Imagine waking up one day to find out you gotta pay for oxygen. Yeah, you heard it right, folks. Oxygen, the stuff we breathe. The very essence of life now comes with a price tag and a barcode. Imagine the hilarious implications of this scenario. Picture Bob from next door trying to hold his breath every time he walks past the oxygen meter to save a few bucks. And then there's Richie Rich, flaunting his diamond-encrusted oxygen tank, puffing away like there's no tomorrow. Oh, and don't get me started on the new air tax. It's like the government saying, "Hey, you like breathing? Well, that'll be 20 bucks, please." You thought bottled water was a stretch? Wait till you see the oxygen aisle at your local supermarket. Organic, farm-fresh air, now only for $100 a gallon. Imagine the headlines: billionaire buys premium oxygen, leaves rest of us with store-brand air. But let's not just rely on our imaginations. Some scientists, bless their nerdy hearts, have actually researched this. So, if we were to start charging for oxygen, how much would it cost? Well, according to these lab-coated Einsteins, a single breath of oxygen would cost about 5 cents. Yep, you heard it right. So if you're a fast breather, you might want to start practicing your yoga breathing techniques. Now you might be thinking, hey, those scientists have way too much free time. But it's not all about making us laugh. There's a serious side to this too. They're trying to highlight how important it is for us to take care of our environment. Because if we don't, we might find ourselves paying for something we currently take for granted. So, if you thought your utility bills were high now, just imagine adding air bill to the list. Now, we've had our laughs, but we want to hear from you. Picture this: you're sitting there breathing away, and suddenly you're charged for every inhale. How's that for a plot twist? Would you start a savings account for oxygen, or maybe invent a new breathing technique? Come on, let your imagination run wild and share your thoughts in the comments. We're curious to see what wild ideas you guys come up with, so don't hold your breath. Or do if you're practicing for the oxygen bill. Well, folks, that's all we have for today's dose of absurdity. We've gallivanted through the world where oxygen's got a price tag and even mused about the science behind this silliness. And remember, if you wake up tomorrow and your morning breath costs you $1, don't blame us. We're just the messengers of mirth. For now, breathe easy, my friends. Oxygen's still on the house. If you enjoyed this video, show us some love by hitting the like button. And if you didn't enjoy this video, well, show us some love by, you guessed it, hitting that like button anyway. So in the end, it all leads to that like button. Thanks, folks.